Hey guys, it's Kat with GetCatFit. Welcome to Team GetCatFit. We're gonna lift today. So we're gonna do a shoulder workout and we're gonna start out with warm up. I always warm up my shoulders really well because I do have a little bit of a shoulder injury. So I always wanna make sure I get blood flow in the area. So grab your lightest weights. We're just gonna go ahead and go through some of the motions of getting those shoulders nice and warm, pulling up some blood flow into the area. And whenever you're lifting shoulders, always make sure that you're squeezing the shoulders, not swinging the weights like this. This isn't going to benefit you as much. Just really dragging the weights, filling those shoulders, pulling it up and down, just squeezing, nice and smooth. Get them warm. So I had 2 challenges this week from Big P. One was to post the interview I did with Meg. She's a breast cancer survivor. That is up on YouTube as well. Great interview, very insightful. Meg's an awesome woman, and there's a lot of people out there right now. My mom's actually going through some chemotherapy recovery from cancer. So it was a very good interview and hopefully insightful because right now we're in the midst of it with my mama. Some of you have seen her on a couple of videos as well. So thoughts and prayers out there. And then also the second thing is to film a workout in the new studio. Notice the paint job. We're going to go ahead and do some front lifts and our new GetCatFit logo from Canvas HQ. They did an awesome job on that. Nice and squeezed, just warming up those shoulders. Sometimes the warm-up feels like a workout too because those shoulders start burning, but that's good. That's a good thing. Nice and strong. Doing some pulls. We're going to go ahead and do some presses. 4, 3, 2, 1. You're just going to go ahead and lightly press. Remember, always slightly in front of the joint when you're lifting shoulders. So you're kind of pressing up rather than back here behind your back, unless that's the exercise you're doing. But we're not doing that today. We're just kind of pressing, getting some nice range of motion in those shoulders. Getting them hot. And then you're going to go to a piston press. I call this like a piston in a car. They move up and down, not stopping, just a nice press. Woo. And go ahead and relax. Good job. So when I do lift shoulders, I like to hit all of the areas of the delt, front, side, back. So we will be doing lifts for all of those. And when we do our upright rows, you are going to pull back a little bit. So you're going to engage the entire rotator cuff, including that rear delt on the row. So we're coming up and around, but we are going to start out with a lateral raise here and down. I'm going to go a little bit lighter. As I mentioned, I do have a little bit of a shoulder thing going on. So we'll go lighter on that. We're going to go ahead and just lift and lower, squeeze and down, squeeze. Nice and strong. Always like to go between 10 and 12 if I can. One more. Good. Other side. I'm going to go for 12 on this side too. Squeeze and down. Squeeze and down. So I'm going to be competing in the Natural Olympia in November in Las Vegas. I'll be competing as a figure pro master and a master's sports model in the amateur division. So we'll see how that goes. I'm super excited. Looks like a really fun event. I'm really excited to see the athletes that are going to be there. Okay, go ahead and take a little break. We're going to hit it again. And I've met some really cool people and everyone's so nice and helpful. Love it. Relax those shoulders. We're going to go another set. Grab your weight, nice and strong. Again, core is tight. We're just going to squeeze and down. Squeeze. Try and stay with my tempo if you can. little bit harder to get 12 this round. And bring it down. Go for a 12 on this side. Nice and strong. Three more. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Go ahead and relax. Taking it back, stretch it out. Do another set. Nice little stretch. Relax those arms. Okay, grab your weight. Strong core. And let's lift. Good, halfway there. Two more. And other side. Eight, 11, and 12. Good job. Go ahead and stretch it out. We like to stretch. Get those shoulders nice. And I always like to practice a little front shoulder for my figure posing. Get those shoulders puffed up nice and strong. Elbows out. I used a coach for some posing this time, Courtney Smith. She's amazing. You may see her on Instagram. She's a professional figure, classic figure, physique. She's just all around great, and her presentation is phenomenal. So she's taught me shoulders up. I used to pose like this. You can see a big difference between that and this, lifting the shoulders up nice and high. Love that. Okay, go ahead and relax. We're going to go into an upright row next. So you're going to drag the weights. Again, you're going to use the shoulders to pull it up, not the arms. So light grip on the weight. Just going to do a nice little tug up. Elbows are going to lead. It's just going to be a nice little up. Lift and down. Lift. Get them up there nice and high so you get all the way into the rear delts as well. Really squeeze those shoulders. Squeeze. 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 Two more. And relax. Good. And those knees, put the weights down. Remember, nice round shoulders give an illusion of a smaller waist. So it makes us look that nice little hourglass shape. It's our goal. Nice round shoulders. Go ahead and stretch them out. Do another set of upright rows. Nice little stretch on there. Good. Core's tight. Bend. Pick up your weights. And let's go again. Up and down. Up. Strong. One more. And relax. Ooh, good job. Nice. Relax those shoulders. So I have 3 little munchkins. Just a little bit about me for those of you just joining the team. I have 3 little munchkins, and my daughter is my youngest, and I'm on prep, as they call it, for a competition. Go ahead and grab your weights. And the other day we bought something, donuts or something. We have Fun Friday, so we get donuts, and I don't normally eat them. Oh, I'm on prep. So my daughter says to me, I'm not gonna have any donuts today. And I was like, why? She said, I'm on prep, Mom. So I thought that was pretty funny. She's on prep too. So that's pretty cute. And they remind me, which is always helpful, when I'm reaching for that goldfish or little snacks that I get out, Mom, prep. Oh, good call, guys. Thank you. So that's always fun having the littles helping me out. Strong. Going for as many as we can on this last set. Up. Let's go one more. And bring it down. Great job. Got our upright rows in. We're going to go to a rear delt row. Very important on this one. I'm going to lower this bench. And if you don't have a bench, that's okay. You're going to hinge over. And just like a scarecrow, you're going to come out here. Be careful not to pull your elbows back because you're going to start pulling with the back muscles. You really want to isolate this small little muscle right here. And that's going to be one. You're just going to lift and lower elbows, lead, scarecrow arms out just like that. I'm actually going to lean back on the bench and I'll go straddle over and just do the pull over the bench. So we'll do that. Move my bench forward a little bit. And because it is a small muscle, the exercise pull is not that wide. So it's not that high. So it should only pull to about here before you stop and start pulling with your upper back. So just a nice light pull and down. Could probably go a little bit heavier on the weights on this one. But again, still make sure that you have a light grip and you're really using those rear delts to pull the weight up. So right here, we're just gonna pull and down, pull and down. Elbows bleed. Two more. And the great thing about this exercise is when you're done, you get that little line right on your head. And it stays there forever. And I wonder what she just did. Rear delt raises. So we'll go down, get that again. I'm actually going to go a little bit lighter so I can get a little bit higher. I wasn't quite getting the full range on the rear delt on that one. So I'll leave those for my presses up here. So go ahead and grab your weights. Go round 2 on the rear delts. And then we'll go into our press sets. So again, elbows out wide, relaxed, nice and strong. Take your time on the down. Strong. 2 more. And relax. Good job. Stretch right here. Nice little stretch to the back of the shoulders. We'll do one more set of those and then we'll start our presses. We're going to do Arnold press and piston press. And then we'll be finished with our shoulders. And stay tuned. We'll do some bis and tris, but we'll have those be different videos. So if you're short on time, you can just grab one, do it, and then get back to your daily duties. All right, let's do it. Nice and strong. Let's work. Light grip on those weights. Remember, always light grip. Use the muscle you're supposed to be using to pull, not those arms. Strong. Ooh, I'm feeling that. And relax. Ooh. I'm going to keep these down here for presses just in case I get a little crazy. Sometimes I start out with good intentions of lifting super heavy and then my shoulders say, nay, cat, nay. All right, so we're going to go ahead and I'm going to sit up straight on the bench. If you do have back problems and it's hard for you to do overhead stuff, I always recommend sitting in an upright position in the bench and really pressing your lower back into the bench. And again, keep those weights forward, because the further back here you go, the more of an arch and pressure that's coming down on that spine. So if you can tighten that core and press forward, that will help with the lower back. So we're gonna start out with a regular press. We're just gonna up and down, nice and strong. Again, weights in the heels of the hands, sit up tall, and you're just gonna press and down and press. And notice I'm not squeezing clear up like this into my traps. I'm just locking at the tricep, which engages the shoulder, and down and squeeze, always dragging those weights. Good. One more. And bring it down again. This one's a little bit hard on my shoulder. The piston presses are good because they're nice and tight. So I'm going a little bit lighter on the presses. If you want to go a little bit heavier, that's fine on the shoulder presses, but just trying to get in that range of 10 to 12. Sometimes we get in that 15 mode, like I'm gonna get 15 reps all the time. In order to build muscle, you want to really pack on the weight that you're using. As long as you have good form and it's a safe lift, then pack it up. And even if you get 8, that's okay. If you start dropping down to like 4, you may want to go a little bit lighter and just try and get up to the 6 and 8, 10 and 12 range. If you start hitting 12 every time, bump the weight again. So let's go again. Round 2, we're gonna go 3 sets of this on the shoulders. So core is tight, nice and strong. Squeeze and down, and squeeze and down. Take your time. Good. 2 more. And release. 1 more set. Then we'll go into an Arnold press and a piston press. Make those shoulders pay. Nice round shoulders, nice round shoulders. Okay. Last set, nice and strong. Remember, slightly in front of your body, light grip on those weights. Really squeeze the shoulder, drag the weight. Two more. And release. Good job. Okay, now we're going to go into an Arnold press. So you're going to have the palms face in, and you're just going to do a tight press up and bring them right back in. So around and up, and basically, again, this is going to work the entire shoulder, including those rear delts. So when you bring them back, you want to pull with the rear delt, press up, bring them in, and pull them in with the front, okay? So you're pulling out, up, and in, using the front part of the delt to pull them in, rear delt to pull them back, okay? So again, light grip, you're using the heels of the hands to thrust that weight up, and you're actually dragging it, not throwing it. So we're gonna go nice and strong, around, up, and in. Whoop. Feel that muscle, every single movement. Good, nice and strong. 2 more. And bring it down. So a lot of us have something we do when we're lifting. You know, mine is I bite my lip when I'm trying to get the weights up there. So if you see me doing that, it's probably getting a little bit tougher. Little break, shoulders, back. Nice little stretch. And we'll go right in to round 2. All right. Core's tight. Deep breath. And we got this. Strong shoulders. Getting heavy. One more. Yeah. Ha-ha. Good job. All right, a little stretch out again. We've got one more set of those bad boys, and then we'll go into our piston press for the final little push. And we'll call it a day on the shoulder blasters. So I don't give my shoulders a lot of rest in between sets because I really want to try and burn them out. So that's why we're not taking 1 or 2 minutes, just a quick little phosphagen recovery and back to it. All right, last set. We've got this 12 reps. That's what we're going for, 12 reps. Dig deep. Whoa, we're lions, right? Just like our logo says, we've got this. We don't quit. Just keep going. That would be funny if I actually didn't quite make it. 6. 8. 9. Here we got this. 10. Ooh. 11. And one more. Yeah, that's it. And bring it down. Ooh. That was a good one. Those shoulders are on fire. Okay, so for the piston press, palms are going to face your ears. You're pressing slightly in front of your body. We're just going for movement to keep them going the whole time. But again, we're not flip, flip, flip. It's a smooth, continuous press, just like your arms are rubber band. It's going up and down, up and down. Okay, rubber bands don't ever lock. Okay, they are always ready to go back down. As soon as they're up, they're down. You want it nice and smooth. You're going to feel some fire on these. As if we haven't felt fire on the others, but this one's a burner. And this is going to be our final one. We're just going to take it and go for as many reps as we can each set. So we're going to failure, and you will feel failure. It will be a shake, can't get it up again, and bring it down, okay? So we're going for failure, and I'll keep us at 12 reps just for purposes of this, maybe 15, just depending on how we feel, okay, for the video. But if you're on your own, push as many out as you can. And again, keep them real smooth and steady, constant movement. And let's go. Thirteen, 14, 15, and down. Good job. Bring them, bring them. So you want those weights heavy enough, though, that you're getting, at most 12 to 15. That should be close to when you're hitting failure. If you're hitting failure at 30, you probably need to go bump those weights up a little bit or a lot bit. Little break. Should go back to those piston presses, hammer them out. Then we've got one more set. So 2 sets left, and we are finished. So thanks for working out with me today. Hope you like this video. Make sure you thumbs up it and subscribe it and share it with your friends. So here we go. Ready? Up and constant movement. Do, 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 do. Constant movement. Ooh, that's it, that's it. Oh, 14. 14, that's all right, that's good. Pumped them out. Okay, last set, last set. Last set on the burners, and then we are done. Obviously, I'm excited about being done too. Okay, core's tight. And if there's any workouts or any exercises, I've had a lot of people ask me about glute exercises, so I will do a video on specifically to target building and strengthening that booty, making it nice and strong and round and firm. What we all like, right? And that'll be one of our next series that we'll do is the glutes. And I've also had a lot of people ask about core and abs. Interesting thing for those of you that are an ab people, they always ask, how can I get this? You can't spot reduce anywhere. The bottom line is you have your core muscles, they're there. You can build them, yes, but cardio and nutrition are the main thing to get those muscles to show. So if you're eating healthy, you're doing your cardio and you're lifting, you are going to be able to see one more each side. I don't even know how many that was, but it was failure. All right, good. You'll be able to see those muscles coming out. So again, weight lifting is extremely important. The more muscle you have, the more calories you burn at rest. So building muscle is a fantastic way to burn extra calories. But nutrition is key. If your nutrition's off point, it doesn't matter how hard you work in the gym, you're not going to be able to see your results. So it's super important that you're following a healthy lifestyle as well as lifting if your goal is to be able to see those muscles and show them off and keep that body strong. So nutrition is key, and definitely you may have to increase your cardio a little bit. It just depends on your body and your goals. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'm here, and that's what I'm passionate about. That's what I love. So hopefully you enjoyed this workout. Go ahead and stretch those shoulders. Nice long stretch. And right here, those rear delts behind. Go ahead and give yourself a little flex. Just your little shoulder bumps. That's right. Flex those shoulders strong. Side, side. Look yourself in the mirror. See those muscles. Get you excited to do more. Make sure you thumbs up and like this. Subscribe to my channel and share it with your friends. Again, thanks for joining Get Cat Fit and our Lion's Pride.